So Rogue has their famous Dead Guy Ale, probably the most famous Maibock that no one knows is a Maibock. And they just came out with their Dead Guy IPA, which I think is a fantastic example of a classic Northwest IPA. But then they came out with Dead Guy Pilsner and a Dead Guy Pale Ale. So let's check out what the Dead Guy family now has to offer us, and to see if any of them rise from the dead. Rogue's Dead Guy Ale comes in at a 6.8% ABV, a 40 IBUs, and gets an average rating on Untappd of 3.71. Our bold and complex maibock-style ale that has been introducing countless beer drinkers to craft beer, the world for over 25 years. Chock full of rich caramel malt and herbal hop nuances tied together with a balanced hopped bitterness, this guy is still a drinkable as ever. Okay, so Rogue's Dead Guy Ale. I mean, classic Oregon Northwest craft beer in general. Beer. Again, this thing is beautiful looking. I mean, it is just clear. It's amazing looking. It's gold, amber, copper, really more. The head is thick and khaki. All right. You get like lots of honey malt out of this aroma. It's fantastic. This is one of the beers that got me into craft beers over 17 years ago. So, cheers. Thank you, Rogue. Oh, yeah, baby. Wow, man. In all honesty, my recollection of Rogue's Dead Guy Ale was kind of a little bad recently because I'm so used to these juice bomb IPAs, things like, man, Rogue's Dead Guy Ale, it's okay, it's all right. Wow, that's a good beer. That is a good beer to drink. This takes me back. I am loving this, enjoying this. Again, this isn't like amazing, gonna be the best beer you've ever had, but it's so nice to get back to a standard, good drinking beer. This is what beer should be. This is what you should start making. If you don't like this stuff, don't get into the hazies, don't get into all that other stuff. Learn to make this first. Learn to do this. Learn, appreciate the nuances of this first. It's just my opinion. But wow, that's great. It's got this malty body to it. It's got a hint of this yeasty characteristics and a bitterness, but it's just like a hair of a piney dirtiness to it. It's really great. I love I can see my hand through it. It's sweet, a little drying cracker back end, and then a hint of hoppiness. This is a good beer for a burger. It reminds me of going to a restaurant and wanting a big juicy burger. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. That's a good beer.